This is the interview with Paddy Grogan. How's this changed on the inside and the outside, and how?
Oh, on the inside there's central heating now. The outside hasn't changed much at all. It's just stone work done on the outside. And the inside now there's central heating and it's very comfortable.
And how did you heat the house?
An open fire.
And did you have to go get sticks in school with the teacher?
Yeah, we did. When we were going to school we had to gather a bundle of sticks to light the fire.
Your water?
No water, we had to go to the well for a bucket of water, bucket of spring water. And we carried our lunch, was nice baked bread, butter and a bottle of milk, 2 fine cuts.
Where did you get the milk? Or would you get the milk from the creamery?
No, the cows were milked in the morning and we filled a fresh bottle of milk.
And the toilets in school?
Oh, the toilets was just, for the men, for the boys now I'm talking about, was just a hole over in the corner and a dry toilet in afterwards.
Was there different for the boys or the girls?
Oh, there was two different. There was a big high wall between the boys and the girls.
Right.
Playground.
Did you ever get to see your sisters or your cousins or anyone like that in school?
Well, we didn't see our sister, but we'd see our brothers. They'd be out playing with us at our side.
What sort of transport would you use to go to school? Would you drive?
We walked to school with our neighbours, and if the evening was very wet, our father came in his horse and cart and brought us home and covered us with a couple of old coats and the way we wouldn't get wet.
And on the way to Mass, would you go in the horse and cart?
We'd go on the pony and trap, about 4 of us. And if it was raining when we coming home, we would put it in under the rug to keep us dry.
Would it have been very popular to have a car back then?
Oh, it would. It was only very few had cars.
Only the rich people are very popular. And has anything changed in the village since you were younger?
Well, no, I wouldn't know a terrible lot about the village that time, because we'd only be back there if a Sunday for Mass, and a Saturday at 12 o'clock we'd have to go back to confession. So I wouldn't know much about it. There is big changes there, all right.
And if you want to get something that you wouldn't be able to get from the farm, like spuds or something, would you have to go into town, or I suppose?
Well, we produced our own potatoes and vegetables, and we killed our 2 pigs every November or October, salted them and hung them up on the chimney. And you had lovely bacon then.
And would your mum make your clothes, or would you buy them?
Well, they mostly bought. They made some of them, but they bought. She'd knit the socks for us, all right.
What did you learn in school?
We learned very little. We learned how to read and write, and the sums were a big thing, and the catechism, the religion.
Where did you get your confirmation and communion?
Oh, we got our confirmation in Galway. We got our Holy Communion in Lisvernane.
And would there be a lot of preparation, and would you have time? Would you be able to go for practices with the other people you were getting them with, or just?
No, there was none of that. We were examined the day for confirmation, the day the bishop came. And you were afraid your life that you wouldn't be able to answer the question, and that you wouldn't get confirmation.
Did anyone not get confirmation?
No, no one was refused confirmation. That was only a threat to make us learn our catechism.
And if you were if you were bold in school, what would happen if you cheat the teacher?
We were always good.
And who took you to school the first day of school?
Oh, our mother.
And was it a big deal for the first day of school?
It was a big deal, all right.
Did you go in summer, September, or when did you go?
Well, September, I think, the start of the school year we went. After the summer holidays.
what sort of like clothes and where would you put your bags?
We all wore short pantses and we had our bag over our shoulder.
What kind of bag would you have?
A canvas bag with a strap on it, and you put that over your shoulder and where you went.
Where would you get would your mum make them or would you buy them?
The mum would make them, the mother.
Would it be a big deal if you had a leather bag?
It would. Very few had leather bags that time.
Was the school new, Stone Park School, was it new?
Well, it was built in 1910, and I suppose when I started going, it was 19 what? 42 or 3. It was new, yeah, it was mother when she started, it was new. And there was no bridge over the river, it was only stepping stones. And the older people used to have to carry the infants across if there was any high water on their back. And then if it was raining heavy, they had to be let off at 12 o'clock for fear the flood would come out and they couldn't cross.
And did you do any sports in school or?
Well, we played football at hurling, but just local. We never went any place. We'd play Stone Park and we'd play Lisvernane and they'd be the only place we'd go. There was no transport that time.
And did you ever go to the creamery with your dad?
No, we never went to the creamery with Dad or grandfather, but we went to the fairs with him, all right, in the car, in the market car that he had.
And
we'd go to care with him to the market. To the fair, there was no market that time.
And has anything changed from what you can see from now, when the creamery is now, and what it was back then?
I think the creamery was great company. You get all the gossip and you'd meet people. Now it is the bulk tank.
Would it be a big deal if you did get to go with your dad or granddad?
It was a special day out. It was a tree and the fair would be on.
Did you do anything special on Christmas, and if you did, has it changed from now?
No, we hadn't, and there was none. That was new all the time. All that have changed now. They're too well off now.
Would you go to the shop to get your turkey, or would you go out to the backyard to get your turkey?
We'll go
to the shop, or would you go outside to get the turkey?
Or the turkey?
Yeah.
No, we used to have the turkey of our own, rear them, and we'd keep one special for Christmas. And the geese. There was always a goose killed for the 1st of November.
And has anything changed since you were younger, in here or in the village?
Oh, there's a lot of things changed. Right? We had to light the fire to boil the kettle in the morning to make the cup of tea. Now you can plug the kettle into the wall and it will boil. So that was the big change.
Would you get a piece of chocolate every Sunday, or would you get it every day? Or?
Well, you wouldn't get it every day, but when we go to the fair with our father, you'd get 6pence and you might buy a bar of chocolate and you thought it was a great treat.
Has the amount of things, the cost of things, changed since?
Oh, they have. Yeah. So I'm telling you, 6pence you might get 2 bars or 3 bars for 6 old pennies, and the money have changed. We had halfpennies and we had fardens, which you won't hear anything about now.
If you were to get money, would it have been a very big deal if you were to get?
Yeah, but what would you get? Maybe 5 pence and you thought you were a millionaire.
Thanks, Grandad, for answering all the questions.
You're quite welcome, Mary, anytime.
And that's it.
Thanks, Mary.